The first thing to do now is just heat the milk into your small pan, or into your deep pan. So we need a lot of bechamel on this because it's the only sauce that we are going to use to our lasagna. So here we have, I did 1.5 liters of milk. I am adding half liter of all-purpose cream. So totally it is 2 liters. 1.5 liters of milk and half liter of all-purpose cream. What I'm doing to do is the other way of doing a bechamel. So I'm gonna heat first the milk, and then I will make separately, or I will cook separately the flour into melted butter. So then after our milk is hot, then I'm gonna pour the pre-prepared melted butter and flour into our milk. So I'm gonna show it to you in this way. For every 1 liter of milk, we need at least 50 grams of butter. So what I'm going to do is, it is because it's 2 liters, so we need 100 grams of butter. You know what, it's so nice day today. After work for 5 days, here I am again to do video for you. I'm very sorry, I was so busy, so I didn't have even time to answer your comments, so I'm sorry for that. But so I'm using salted butter. Just put it into a small pan and melt it in. We just put our extra butter into refrigerator so it will not gonna melt. So we start to melt the butter to a medium heat also. And we get our flour. So here we get our flour. So guys, we just melt our butter totally. And we just put so now it is very important that our butter is really hot. So we put a 1 cup and another one. So pagkatapos po nating maluto ang harina sa butter, and you will get this texture. You see that? That kind of creamy texture. And just leave it there, cooking a little bit. So, luto po natin ang flour totally before we pour it into our milk. Nice. After naluto na po natin itong harina sa butter, we just turn it to 0. And we have that ready. And we just wait a moment until our milk is really hot. Nice. Lipat lang po natin dito. And we do. Yeah, exactly. So ito na po yung milk natin habang hinihintay natin na umiinit. At ang mayroon na po tayong na-i-prepare na. Yan. So now guys, what I'm going to do is to just pour little by little yung pre-prepared nating butter with flour into our milk. Hindi na po natin pwede itong iiwan na nasa kalan. So we have to stir it hanggang sa maluto na po ang ating bechamel. Hanggang sa makuha na po natin ang texture na gusto natin sa bechamel na ating ginagawa. So while I'm doing this, I gonna add. So hindi po natin put a little bit of salt in it. So we're gonna add salt. I think 2 teaspoons of salt. Or maybe 3 teaspoons of salt. Alam niyo po, ang lasagna po ay ang secret po na sa isang masarap na lasagna ay kailangan mo po ng isang masarap na bechamel. Kung masarap po ang bechamel natin, masarap po ang texture ng lasagna natin. So, napaka-importante kung sa isang lasagna, napaka-importante po sa isang lasagna ang bechamel, ang texture ng bechamel. So, hindi po natin kailangan ng isang very hard bechamel. So we need a loose one nang dahil kailangan po natin ilagay sa lasagna na hindi po masyadong sticky. So loose lang po ang kailangan natin. So kaya hindi ko po nilagyan ng maraming harina yung butter natin nang dahil po para hindi po masyadong matigas o sticky ang ating pre-prepare na bechamel. Kasi siya po ang magiging sauce natin sa ating lasagna. So guys, it's now getting ready in a couple of minutes. So we just keep mixing it like that until na maging ano na po siya, na maging maganda na po yung texture niya. So hinaan lang po natin ng konti nang dahil para hindi po ito masyadong bumula. Like that. Yeah. At iingatan po natin, continuous lang po tayo na ikot ng ikot dito para hindi po na ito masunog. Napakabilis po nitong masunog. So kaya kailangan po ay iniikot natin continuously ang ating bechamel. So pagkatapos po nating makuha ang texture na gusto natin, doon na po tayo mag-a-add ng iba pang ingredients like at this in this case I'm going to add a gorgonzola cheese, a blue cheese. Ito po ay napakasarap sa isang white lasan. And I'm adding a muscat also. So we're gonna grate it into our bechamel later when it is ready. So ingatan po natin ang bechamel natin na wala po siyang mga groomy. Kailangan po dito ay talagang homogeneous po yung gawa natin. So guys, ngayon ready na po siya at ganito na po yung texture niya. Medyo malapot na siya. And then pakuluin lang natin ng isa at nang sigurado po tayo na ang flour ay lutong-luto siya. Hindi po natin malalasahan na ang hilaw na pulbos na flour doon sa lasagna natin. Now I gonna patayin ko na po. And I'm going to start to grate a muscat. Yan, hindi po naman natin kailangan ng marami nito. Ito po ay nagpapalasa siya talaga ng sa ating bechamel. Nakita niyo po. Para po siyang kung mayroon pong vanilla, ito ay pampalasa din po sa mga sauce. So, ginagamit po to ng mga Italian sa paggagawa talaga nito. And then what I'm going to do again is just melt a little bit of gorgonzola cheese. Put it in that. Para nang sa ganun po ay ang bechamel natin ay talagang masarap na masarap. Kasi siya po ang wala po tayo dito kagaya ng isang ng red lasagna, yung classic one na mayroon po tayong bolognese meat sauce on that, and then mayroon pong bechamel kagaya. So marami po siyang sauce. Dito po ang gamit lang po natin ay talagang bechamel lang. So melt lang po natin yung cheese. And then, ready na po tayong i-build o ilagay sa tray ang ating white lasan. So, what we are using today for our lasan is sausage, Italian sausage. I have baby spinach, some parmesan, some mozzarella, and of course, itong bechamel po natin. Yan. So nice guys, ngayon ready na po ang bechamel natin. We start to build our tray of lasan.